Crime scene investigators. No, I don't know if that was a crime. They're inspecting something. More trees have fallen down. God damn it. Did you find her? Zoe aan de K. Zoe? Aan de K, meneer. Totally overgrown here. If we ever get a fire here, we're like, this is all fucked. Looks like this one time was a road here. Where's Zoe? Zoe aan de K. There she is. I saw on the map, there's a lake here somewhere. Or a pond. Hey! Espera! Girls, wait for me! I think I'm going the wrong way. So he's already long back on the street and I'm still here with Akira. Akira's taking down the tree. Come on, sweetie. I think I found the way out. Come on. It's okay, we found Zoe. Well, we lost her again, but... Zoe's always good for a morning workout. She's long gone already. Hi. Couch potato. Couch potato. Batata na sofa. Maybe stay outside for a bit, sweet. Get some vitamin D. Hmm? Yeah, I promised myself I would do some yoga first because with all the heavy lifting I needed some stretching. He's very small. You see him? So small. It's Maria's car. Well, from her late son. I think it's been standing here for over 20 years already. Let's put it there for now. We're gonna need it soon enough, but with all the metal sticking out, I don't want it laying around on the land. Mostly for the girls, but sometimes I'm clumsy myself. So. We cannot all blame it on the girls. Ah, sweetie. It's a glove. It's a glove. I spent about an hour trying to make it a little bit more flat. Partially worked. Yeah, you don't see it, but this whole side here is still sticking up a bit. And on the other side also, but a little less. This is about as straight as I'm gonna get it, I think. Let's hope when I put on the pipe that it'll sink a little bit more to the floor. A little bit more to the floor. Hopefully. Otherwise we might need to anchor them at some point. Which would be a hassle. Akira knows exactly the sound, huh? Actually says nowhere on the package how big the roll actually is. I ordered it already like a year ago. It was actually free. because I made a complaint. I ordered it on Amazon and it didn't arrive like for 2 weeks after it should arrive. Then I made a complaint and they sent me my money back, and the next day this thing shows up. It says 300 like in the number. But I doubt this roll is like 300. It does say 666 on here. I hope that's not an indication on how it's gonna go. Yeah, I just looked it up. It's 300 meters. Wow. He wouldn't say that from the size of the roll. And we ordered it in December 23 already. It's almost 2 years ago. We already ran into the first problem. No problem. The first two, how do you say, rounds on this roll, and the thing is already damaged. So I hope that's all that's damaged. That's maybe the disadvantage when it's standing here already for so long. I'm just trying to see how far I can bend it, because ideally I would go on 20 centimeters, but I'm not sure that this pipe is going to go in a nice curve at 20 centimeters. This is now 30. I wanted to say to you guys, sometimes I can just find things in one time. Because I thought it was in here. The other thing is in here to cut it though. Although I'm not really a fan of this, and apparently it's also for test. The other thing is also in here, that we don't need at this point. Where's the other thing? Ah, here it is. This thing is to bend these kind of pipes. It's the same kind of pipe as the water pipe we used in the bathroom. And if it goes on, oh, okay, it doesn't go on because this is the part where it's dented. I thought I used this first part as a test tubey. Okay, let's see, can we still do this here? So the thing is, it needs to bend without sort of denting the tube. Because if the tube gets dented, then there's not going to be much flow in there. Okay. So that is actually on 20.
So it should be doable. Are we going to use spacing of 20 though? Because it's one of these like squares is 10 by 10. No, it's more. Well, halfway the other one is like 20. So what I was wondering is, can I just go with one pipe like up and down to cover everything, and then come maybe by the one of the sides, no, this side, come back with the end of the tube? Or do I have to go one way and then come back the other way, because it might not bend far enough, and then we need the other tube to intertwine, sort of. Catching my drift? So actually, if we want a spacing of 20, then we could just go with one tube like all the way, covering it all, and then come back with the end of the tube on the side of the wall. That's a lovely surprise for today. So I ordered this Saturday. It's now Tuesday. It came from Poland. So that's pretty fast. I ordered it on a Portuguese website, but they operate in all of Europe. Like one of these refurbished websites. That is pretty freaking fast, guys. Look, it's gold even. We do need to order a case. So it's a little bit bigger than the former one I had. Like I had two of those mini models. But because I just use it for recording and I don't put it in my pocket or anything, although this might even fit in my pocket, I just like to have a little bit bigger display so I can see what I'm filming or how I'm setting up the shot. It doesn't come with an adapter, only with a cable and one of these tool thingies. But hey, that's faster than Amazon. And I think it was even free shipping. It must have come by plane, because the guy who delivered it, I saw he left at 12 o'clock from Porto. So I don't know if he comes only for me. It's quite expensive, I imagine. Okay. Does it have any charge? Probably yes. Gold. We're recording in gold now, guys. It was just because it was the cheapest one. It looks in pretty good state, huh? Small dent here. Oh no, that's from the ridge. No, that looks almost spotless to me. Let's hope it works correctly. We actually don't have to buy a cover, guys, because I ordered this for somebody. After that we broke up, and it's exactly for this phone. Okay, maybe it's not exactly for this phone. iPhone 13. This is an iPhone 13. So many questions. So why is this not fitting? iPhone 13. This case was made for you. No, apparently not. Look, the cameras are not lining up at all. The rest is, but the camera is not. Two hours later. But I know how it goes. If I don't have a case and I start using the thing, it's just my kind of luck that something happens. So better spend some time. Now it has a case. And we have a mess. There's plastic everywhere. And that's us on the new phone. It has a better tailor lens, and it also has a macro lens. That's the only difference. The iPhone camera in the last couple of models is not changed much. You probably don't even notice the difference. It's good that I have my phone back now for my normal activities. Another phone for the camera. You guys still have to wait like at least an hour. Uma hora. Sorry. Can I boop you? Can I boop your nose? Can I? Can I? Whoop. Whoop. There we go. That's where we need to be. So until here it's damaged. So right. Now I'm thinking about this bending, but I have to then travel with this thing the whole way along. Hope it doesn't get stuck anywhere. then I had the dumbass idea to hold them in place with this shit. Funny am I, huh? Funny, honey. Is this the way to go? Is this the way to go, guys? How am I gonna know where I need to bend? Careful. It's going okay, I think. Thanks for asking. If it's going okay, can we please go for a pee? 10 minutes, sweetie. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm smelling gas again. Maybe I'm going crazy. This seems to be working, guys. It seems to be working. Moment of truth. First time around the corner. The question is where to start bending, huh? It's every time when I'm working with this thing that I smell this gas. Eh? Ah, it's not gas. It's some sort of lubricant. It smells almost like natural gas. Natural gas? I don't know, the gas in the bottles. What you cook with or shower with. Butane. Butane gas. I think, guys, we got the system down. Going like this, 20 centimeters. Left, right, left, right. And at the end here, hopefully we end up on this side. I need to maybe calculate a little bit before we end up at the wall, so to make sure that the end is not going to be there, because then I can go nowhere. So the end needs to be there, and then we're going here next to the other one and back that way. The only concern I have now is this roll. How I'm going to manage that, going back and forth. We'll see. The girls are waiting for WALK. So I saw some of your comments about like a mouse slipping away while I was like grinding the metal. Basically right here. Pay attention. You see that? Now I really can't believe that the mouse was there, because there's no opening there, so the mouse must have been sitting there then. I think it's a piece of Akira's fur that got blown away by the wind from the grinder. I don't think it's a mouse, guys. I think it's like this, like a piece of hair from Akira. What can look like a mouse. Look, because everywhere there's this hair from Akira here. No, I think with all the talk about mouses, you guys are seeing mouses that are not there. We do need to go for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? It's kind of fun, right? I can like answer your comments like already like in the next day video. Beautiful evening here in the ghost town. Wow. Let's see how far we can still get today. I was hoping to have it in today, but it's going to be an issue. We'll have a couple of more hours left, so let's see. Not quite a bit done still. I could finish it today, but there's really no need. I think it's about 10:30 now. It's going very well. I calculated how I end up there in the end, and almost against the wall I end up on this side. I want to have it a little bit more, maybe like 5 centimeters more to the wall. So the last 2 or 3 rows I'm gonna space out a little bit wider. Just a little. Hey? You're still up. Yeah.